in a pretty difficult situation this time last year. A bunch of guys that have never been out there at all. How much better is it this year that they've been there a year?
You know, it's different, but at the same time, we're playing another defense. So they still have some learning curve they got to overcome, and the guys are struggling a little bit with, you know, just learning the defense and actually learning how to play it the way we ask them to play it. Just certain things aren't tolerated, and they don't get it yet. So that's why we coaching like we coaching, and you know, we got to get them to that point.
A lot of people talk about summer workouts, and they go, well, quarterbacks, wide receivers, it's kind of easy to see, you know, those guys working. As a defensive line group, what do you look for those guys to kind of work on, improve on as they go from spring to now?
You know, it's hard for a defensive lineman to get the concept over summer, because, you know, with a coach out there, you're not sure what they're doing, and you're not sure if they're doing it the exact way you want them to do it. And you know, this summer, you know, I think a lot of them read the newspapers and heard people talk about, you know, this is supposed to be the best part of the team. A lot of them believe that. So, you know, bottom line is you got to come to work. And we were the 11th ranked defensive line in our conference. I think we were 86 over, you know, the whole deal. So that's where we're at right now. That's the perception of our defense, and we got to improve that. We got to go out and work, and that's what it's going to take. It's going to take working every rep, every day. It's going to take demanding their best, and they got to understand that. And that's just the way it is, and we're going to continue to practice that way. We're going to continue to drive them hard, and they're just going to have to come up to our standards.
Gabe, physically, is he 100%?
Yes, he is. He's 100%, you know, but the thing about Gabe missed fall camp last year, and he missed spring. So, you know, we're just trying to get Gabe to get through a whole camp. Day 2, let's get him to day 3. And there's a lot of pressure on Gabe to produce, and there's a lot of pressure on all of them to produce. But, you know, Gabe is the guy that got to play big for us, and he has some work he got to do. He got to catch up.
Ken Carter, physical okay too?
Yes, all the guys are physical okay. Ken Carter, you know, is coming back, and you know, we get in pads. You know, I'm sure that'll be a big test for him, but it's a test for everybody. So we'll know a lot more when those pads go on. And right now it's high intensity, and it's learning, and it's running around. But you know, the real football players step up when the pads go on.
Got a small freshman group, one defensive end, and I'm guessing one defensive tackle. How are Nero and President doing so far?
You know, they kind of get used to college ball. I want them guys to feel the heat too, because right now the impression that you put on them is what's going to carry them through their career. So I demand that they do it right and do it full speed just like everybody else. So you got to set a standard with them, and that's the way they got to understand that's the way it's going to be. Those guys will be fine. You know, they're spinning right now, and they probably don't like me right now, but I'm not the guy that recruited them. I'm the coach now, so they probably don't like me right now.
Good.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike.